Oh my god, I have not seen you in a long time. Look how time and months have been, and it's crazy. And I can't remember the last time I filmed, or did a vlog pretty much, but it's been a couple months now. And life has been not a dream. Don't know why the hell I was thinking that, but it's been kind of okay, to say at least. Sorry if you guys see me wearing my catchy good hat. It's really hot outside. It's like 80 degrees here. Feels like LA because in LA it's always like goddamn hot every day. But yeah. Uh, so far things are fine. I mean, I guess I could take you on a trip on how things have been. And as we speak, I just saw a truck pull up. Sorry, didn't mean to say that, but yeah. I guess we are gonna get started then. Shall we? Let's go. Hey guys, let's see here. Apparently it's been a while now, and yes, I did clarify it in my last vlog or video that I was not going to make any more vlogs because, yeah, my siblings found out. Well, apparently things changed now, so yeah. Since some of you guys don't know, or probably have not noticed since April now, it's really been a long time, my phone now is not really in good shape now. It's not something terrible, nothing like that. Now I have pretty much no storage and I can't download any more apps. I can't save more photos now. I don't even have the app of Instagram on my phone anymore, so this has just been irritating, but sorry, I had something in my eye. So now I have Instagram on my laptop here, which I'm recording from now. And yes, if you guys have always noticed, sometimes back in pretty much a year ago, around November or December, I used to film some of my vlogs and clips on my phone and I would put them here to edit apparently. Well, sadly, I can't do that anymore now because since this shitty ass issue had started since April, I can't take any screenshots, I can't add any apps like I said, and I can make phone calls. That's one thing that's not going away. But now I can't even download anything now. I can't even download a game. I can't download a file. Nothing pretty much, or pictures on there either. So now I have to stick to just like, depending on my laptop how it is, take all pictures on there, which sucks. But yeah, and apparently now, you guys, I can see you guys are enjoying so much my new content of shorts, but sadly, as you heard the news, probably some people have done videos about this, but they're gonna remove the shorts off here, so I'm gonna have to make them a bit longer than not shorts anymore once they get rid of the shorts. But I'm going to bring back those shorts that are gonna be going away, so don't be sad if they disappear or something. Some of them I have not deleted, some of them are still public, as you guys can check them out. Some are private because I've decided to make some private because, you know, some shorts don't get a lot of views, unlike my friend over there. But yeah, so apparently, I'm on vacations now, and it's okay, I guess, but I've been sadly not having a lot of privacy for myself. Oh, sorry. Something was cold on the side of my bed. And as you can see behind me, I printed out a picture of a puzzle I had. I tested out the printer, and barely didn't came out good, the color, so yeah. Apparently, I have been keeping up with you guys, seeing what you guys been texting and stuff, and it's been okay. I got to chat with some of my friends from high school, not a lot from middle school now because, yeah, some people are busy these days, which doesn't bother me so much. I understand that. But recently, I've been chatting with my good old friend Robert from high school, and yes, it's been 4 years I have not heard from him since we last spoke in high school, and yeah, things for him are going great, nothing bad. Talked to my friend Keyshawn too. Also, shout out to my boy Keyshawn. because he's amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. Nothing negative. And I gotta talk now to Erica too. And don't worry, girl, I did not forget about you. Would never do that. I would never betray nobody. So yeah. So recently, since you guys are probably confused about this other short that was questioned, are me and Ben dating? Because my other friends would not shut up about asking, and I've been telling Ben about it too, so he kind of knew from there. And so he was like, you know what, I'm sick of it. We just need to come clean to everybody so they can stop, at this point. It's annoying me, and I told him, yeah, it's annoying me too, so yeah. I had to make it clear. And sorry guys if I was a little dramatic in that short. I just was annoyed. I'm sorry, but I had to let it out. I was really annoyed. I wouldn't say I wasn't in a good mood. I was just being a little bit sarcastic, not fully, but honestly, I was just annoyed. Even Ben was annoyed too. And it's now been 23 days I have not texted Ben. Kind of sad. I don't hate him. Don't assume that. Don't worry, Ben, I don't hate you. You're a good friend. But apparently, he's going to Europe in the next 25 days, I think. I have no idea. I have not been keeping up too much with his story, but yeah. We did have plans to hang out in the summer, so he could also meet my dad, because my dad is pretty impressed he came in January to meet my mom for the first time, which my mom is totally cool with me hanging out with friends, girls or guys, as long as she first meets them like she did with Ben back in January, then it will be okay. There wouldn't be nothing bad or anything. And so my mom knows and is obviously cool with me hanging with Ben in the summer, but unfortunately for us, plans change, and he's going to Europe, he's going to Canada, he's pretty much traveling all over the fucking world as I speak, apparently, because I can't even keep up with that boy's schedule either. But we partied ways. No, again, we're not dating. None of that shit. I do not even want to bring that crap up again. And so, the reasons we stopped talking is because of our conflicting schedules. I've had, not summer school, but I was doing online school for a different school. I won't get so much into details because it's really private, so I don't want to talk about it much on here, so yeah. Kind of private, but I've been pretty busy with that. And my friend Ben, he's doing okay. So far there's no drama going on between me and him, nothing bad in particular as I know of, and he's just been busy, and we haven't had a lot of time to talk, privately or with my mom, because of our schedules. And he's now doing a lot of new stuff that I don't really want to get into because it's kind of private, and I don't like to expose people, Mostly some people I would hate, but not like my friends, because there's some people I talk to and there's some I don't. It's because of timing, people don't have time to reconnect with your friends, and you're like, okay, it's fine, it's life, You'll see them probably in the future, you never know. So yeah. But I haven't also been hanging with my sisters, and you may be thinking, that's selfish, why would you do that? Well, since they don't know I've gotten the second piercing, I've had to hide it for them now, and it is terrible, guys. So, one lesson that I've learned from this, if you're gonna get a piercing, immediately tell your parents, because, yeah. No, I didn't get a belly button, none of that. I just got the second, as you can see, and not even my dad had any idea about it, and he's still too oblivious with it. Of course, my mom found out, as I explained it to you guys, probably in a vlog ago now. But she's cool with it now. She thinks I'm still the same. I'm like, my friends don't think that. My besties don't, obviously, but yeah. Apparently, since you guys seen Ben's new video, I was the first one to see it. Yes, I always watch my best friend's first clips, which isn't creepy or weird, as I would say. But he was going to Utah. Again, as he says, it was a failed trip. So, I was like, Utah is a long 12-hour drive, because a couple years ago, for me, before I even started my first YouTube on here, or even met Ben years ago. I was like 13 or 14. I was going for the first time to Utah, but it was a road trip with me and my parents, and we had to drive from LA to Utah, which was like kind of like a 4.5 or 3.5 hour drive from there to there, because we had to stop by like 3 gas stations to fill up the rented car, as I'm going to put it, because it wasn't really our car. We don't live in LA anymore. Family problem, and I'm not going to get too much into it. But I was pretty bored. This was before I had a laptop, before I had a phone, or the first one, and I did not mention this earlier, but my first phone, you guys have seen me probably use to film that vlog where I was at a party and there was a clown there, and yes, I am scared of clowns, and if Ben scares me with that shit, I swear to God, I'm gonna rip up that Balin sweater. And I mean it. And I'm not kidding around, Ben, when I'm saying that. So yeah, don't even try. But anyways, that phone that I filmed the whole vlog of the party, unfortunately, I had to throw it away because the battery was really unstabilized and it was getting bigger, and I was like, what the hell's going on with it, you know? The battery on the other phone that I'm using, that I've had now for like 4 years now, or not 4 years, for 3 years now, it's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But now I gotta throw this one out, and I was pretty sad that I had to throw it out, and I was like kind of a little disappointed. I was like, this was like my first phone I had while I was a teen in high school, and sadly was the first phone I had to cope with a couple years now. Sounds creepy, but that's sadly what I had to go through as a teenager, so yeah. But then once it was my birthday, during the pandemic, I got another phone, but my dad said that this one was only going to be used for like calls and texts, and that's it. No games, no nothing on there. And so I kept the old one only for games, and I actually still had games on that phone before I threw it out. And sadly, I do miss it. It's now been a couple weeks. I have thrown it out now since May now. I threw it out around May. I'm kind of like bummed out it's gone, you know. I'm like, what a bummer. Like, this phone was going to turn 6 years old, and yeah, I've had it for like a long time now. I got it in 2017. It was, you know, the popular phones people would want, you know, and sadly, it survived for 6 years with me and my parents, but this year, sadly, I had to throw it out because the battery was getting big. It was working, the phone was working and stuff. I even went as far as to look online to find a new battery to replace the one that was getting way too big and unstabilized, so, but my mom said it would be too late and it would explode any minute, so I had to sadly throw it out. But luckily, I kept the chips that were inside the SD card, and yeah, I didn't throw those away. I only threw away the phone with the battery, and that was it. So now I'm stuck with just phone number 2, and that's it. And it sucks too, like with this one, because I can't film and I can't take pictures either, so I have to now deal with just boring, dumb old number 2 phone now. But yeah. So things that are going on between me and Ben isn't nothing romantic. It's just conflicting schedules, some timing too, and I will see him though in August, because he is gonna be going back to school too, and he did also mention he's gonna go see Balin too. Of course, because since January, yeah. And no, I'm not jealous for that. I mean, why would I be? I have no reason to be, because it's kind of like normal for him, I guess. I don't know. I'm not his mom, so no. So yeah, now I'm just stuck with just one phone now, and it sucks because this one does not have games. And I don't hate having a phone. It's just when you got a problem, excuse me, with the phone, and it's the SD card, and you've tried many ways to try to fix it, and it just doesn't work, and it just gets fucked up in the end. So yeah, it's kind of irritating. So I have to put some apps that were on this phone to my laptop, which is kind of not a good idea because my mom would get kind of pissed about it, and I'd have to explain to her why in many ways, because sometimes my parents just don't understand me. But yeah, today's Saturday, and we're in the summer now, but yeah, Ben's going to Europe in a couple weeks now, and he's going to Canada in July, I think. I have no idea. I have no idea how this boy's schedule is going to look like for the next few months, so yeah, I have no clue. All my friends are busy. Some of them got a job. My friend Daniel from high school, he's now working at Publix, somewhere between Georgia. I forgot the street name he told me about, but I was like, congrats, you're working, at least you're getting paid. I don't want to know how much he gets paid. I mean, honestly, it's just none of my business. I mean, why would I want to know? Because that may sound like I'm being a gold digger or something, because obviously lots of gold diggers just want to know how much people would make a year or net worth of. Yeah, I don't want to know. But yeah, as you can see, guys, I got a new poster right over here beside my bed, and I got a new, as you guys can't see obviously, the creatures behind me, I got a new bed stand. That didn't sound right. A new bed, pretty much, but the bed cover is still okay. It's just that I got a new piece of the bed equipment up here to my room. And yes, I got another poster, as you guys can see in the background. And I got another frame too. You can barely see that on camera, but yeah. For the past few months now, it's been alright. I don't know why I always think this, but hopefully, the day of my birthday, everything goes as planned and doesn't get ruined in the end, because sometimes my birthday would just end up as a disaster. Sometimes, not every day. But apparently, I got some, well, it's not so happy news. It's not terrible, but, I have applied for 25 jobs now, and I still got no feedback from none of the managers, apparently. And yes, you've heard me say that right. 25 jobs applications I had to fill out. Of course, they also asked if I had a driver license. I said yeah, but I don't have my full license. I only have the half license. Hopefully that counts when you try to apply for a job. All I know is that my mom told me that when you go to apply a job, they ask you if you have a license. That I don't know if they ask you for if you have a bank account. That I have no idea. You should ask one of your parents about that, because I actually have no idea about that. I should look it up too, but yeah. But so far, first I gotta get my full license, get my new license plate on the back of the car, because it's my dad's plate, which I'm not going to say in depth what it is, but yeah. Sorry, I thought it was raining for a minute. And then I gotta open a bank account, which is going to be more complicated because they're obviously going to ask so much personal information that I won't get into. And then I have to go and apply the job in person, which is going to be more awkward and kind of embarrassing for me, because I've never applied in person to a job before. So mostly it's online for me because I'm more comfortable, because I've pretty much gotten used to being interviewed online on the internet, but in person is where it gets a bit not uncomfortable, but you get a different feeling when you're gonna go apply a job. Same thing happened with Ben, but honestly I'm glad he's got a new job going on. Sure, it is taking too much of his time. It's really annoying me a little bit for not talking to him for a couple days, but as long as he's getting good net worth, then that's alright. Not by me, but with his family it's fine. But I did get a new pen. You guys can't see that because it's off camera. It's hanging over there. It's not like a hanger or anything, but yeah. Been making new content. You guys are enjoying that. I appreciate all the views and the likes. And somebody asked me a good question on Instagram on my laptop. They asked me if I really did get bullied. And yes, to that person who texted me from YouTube, yes, that actually did happen. This isn't a lie. None of the content I make on Shorts is a lie. None of it is not fake or anything. This is all real. This is true. This is not a lie. Nothing on there about Shorts is a lie. None of it is a lie. Everything's true. And everything actually happened from what I explained in the Shorts, so yeah. And if you guys were a little like, but if it's a short, why do the words go by so fast? Is because if it's a short, It has to be very short. If it's not, it's gonna be like a video, like my YouTube videos pretty much, but yeah. So yeah, so the bullied one and why I've stopped dating one shorts, you'd have to pause to read the text because, yeah, but mostly the bullied one has the longest text, so you'd have to pause that many times to read it, because I can't make that more or less short than how the one when I stopped dating one, which honestly I appreciate the likes it got for that. For the others, it's alright. I mean, it's not that bad. I'm not saying it's terrible, it's not good content. It's alright, I'm saying at least, but yeah. And now apparently it's just been kind of tough, you know. Not talking to anyone, not seeing your siblings, if they're so busy and stuff. Not getting to make some not money, but like content on your phone, You gotta go straight to your laptop to do it instead. Yeah, it's just been kind of boring a bit, or a little tough. So the fact is, since I did not do videos about this during the time when I had protein shakes, but I used to drink protein shakes as at not a young age, but like as a teen, and I'm not allergic to the shakes. They're totally good. My mom makes them differently now without the powder, and I'm not allergic to the powder. I'm totally okay with it. Obviously, I'm a picky eater, and yes, I'm still on the diet, but it's really hard not eating, unhealthy food versus eating healthy food. It's kind of hard, so yeah. Don't judge me on that, because yeah. I'm not trying to be racist, but yeah. And I had no idea Ben was highly allergic to that, so thanks, Ben, for saying that shit out loud on your video. But yeah, I was thinking of applying for Amazon, but obviously they'll just ask for your license, and if you don't got one, they are not gonna hire you, so yeah. Obviously, Amazon sounds like a good idea to apply for a job for, but they may ask you for like your license and your record, of course, if you've gotten into an accident or anything, so yeah, obviously I can't apply for Amazon. I do kind of enjoy it, but delivering isn't really my thing, and it's kind of hard, even if you gotta deliver like by a truck or something. But yeah, DoorDash, I'm obviously don't even want to think about applying for that, because I don't eat people's food, but I enjoy sharing, since I share with my friends some of my snacks if I have too much. But doing DoorDash sounds tough, and doesn't really sound like a job that's kind of, fitting for me. But yeah, truck driving I definitely can't do, because yeah, that's something Ben can do, and good luck for him. That's all I'm gonna say for that. But yeah, apparently I've been trying to do some voice acting too, and some clips. I'm not trying to copy Ben, of course not. I would never try to steal my own best friend's thunder or career, because I have a different career I'm going for, and it's not the career that you guys may assume that it is, but it's really not. But so far now, somehow I feel like I want to jump on a trampoline, which sounds babyish when you think about it, but yeah, no. But anyways, guys, I think this is pretty much where I'm going to end it, because I have to get back to helping my parents with something private. I'm not gonna get so much into it, but yeah, so far, if you guys want to keep up with me still on Instagram, obviously you can find it on my channel description about it. And so far, I'm active on Snapchat now, because unfortunately I'm not so much on Instagram now because of this issue I'm dealing with now. And I'll keep you guys up to date if I get a new phone or not, if I keep it, or if somebody actually fixes the problem with this phone, so I don't have to get another one. But yeah. And July, I have no idea how it's going to look like from here on now, but I'll probably keep you guys up to date on Snapchat if I hang with Ben or not. But as far as I know today and for next week, I'm obviously not, because he's pretty going to be busy all day. And for my other friends, I know they'll be busy too, so I don't want to bother anyone with that. So yeah, I guess I am going out.